Do you ever feel truly lost? Not just missing a turn, but lost deep inside your heart. It's a quiet, lonely place, surrounded by noise, but inside, only silence. Sometimes there's a nagging voice. You've gone too far. You're not good enough to come back. That voice is convincing. It makes you feel alone, drifting in a dark ocean with no shore in sight. The weight of it makes it hard to get up, to smile, to believe you belong. You look at others and think they have it all together, which makes you feel even more lost. You wonder, where did I go wrong? When did I lose my way? Maybe you remember a time you felt close to God, but now it feels like a distant dream. But here's the secret the darkness doesn't want you to know. Even in the deepest dark, you are not alone. There's a whisper, softer than the voice of shame, a whisper of grace and hope. It doesn't shout, it waits for you to be quiet enough to hear. Come back. I am still here. I miss you. This is the voice of your Father. He hasn't moved. He's waiting for you, right where you left him. Feeling lost isn't a sign you're bad. It's a sign you're human. We all wander. Think of a child who wanders away in a big store. Not bad, just distracted. When he realizes he's lost, panic sets in. All he wants is to find his mother's hand again. Your heart feels the same way, searching for a hand to hold, searching for home. The world may seem busy, but your soul is looking for a place to rest. That longing is not weakness. It's a sign you're ready to come home. The whisper of grace is always there, waiting for you to listen. You are not forgotten, no matter how far you've drifted. The journey back begins with hearing that gentle call. You don't have to fix everything at once, just listen for the whisper. The first step is simply believing you're wanted. The darkness cannot drown out the voice of love. You're not too far gone. The hand you're searching for is reaching out to you. You are not alone in the dark. The way home is open. All you have to do is take the first step. Let me tell you about Leo, a good man, loved his family, worked hard, went to church. But inside, Leo carried a secret. It started small, a little lie, a bit of money taken, thinking he'd fix it later. Small steps off the path led him far from home. One lie needed another. The money taken grew. Soon, Leo was living two lives. The weight of secrets crushed him. He stopped sleeping, grew angry, avoided friends, felt like a fraud. The distance between him and God felt like a canyon. Leo described it as wearing a heavy coat made of stone, each secret another stone. He could barely walk, barely breathe. He didn't recognize himself. Joy and peace vanished. He was convinced he'd strayed too far for forgiveness. Shame told him to keep walking deeper into darkness, that turning back was impossible. One day, he sat in his car, unable to go to work or home, just crying, completely broken. He believed his story was over, that the door back to grace was locked forever. But that's not the end. Even when you feel like a ship wrecked on the rocks, broken in pieces, there is hope. The weight you carry is not too heavy for grace. No matter how far you've gone, the way back is not closed. The story isn't about failure, it's about the possibility of return. The door to grace is never truly locked. Even in your darkest moment, hope remains. You are never beyond the reach of forgiveness. Jesus told a story for anyone who feels lost. A woman with 10 silver coins and one goes missing. She could have said, 9 is enough, but she didn't. That one lost coin mattered as much as the others. She lit a lamp, grabbed a broom, and searched every corner. She didn't stop until she found it. Imagine her joy when she finally held that coin again. She called her friends and neighbors. Celebrate with me, I found what was lost. The return of what was lost was a reason for a party. You are that coin. You might feel small, lost in a dark corner, covered in the dust of mistakes. Maybe you think God has forgotten you, with so many others who are safe. But this story tells the truth. God notices your absence. He thinks you are so valuable, He will search until you are found. You are not just one of many, you are one of a kind. Your return is a reason for celebration in heaven. No matter how hidden you feel, you are seen. No matter how lost, you are sought after. God's love is relentless in its search. The party isn't complete without you. You are precious, irreplaceable. The search for you never stops. When you are found, all of heaven rejoices. You matter more than you know. The story is about being found, not about being lost, and your story isn't over yet. Jesus told another story of father and 2 sons. The younger son demanded his inheritance, left home, and wasted everything on wild living. When famine came, he was broke, hungry, and alone feeding pigs, wishing for their food. At rock bottom, he remembered his father's house where even servants had enough. He decided to return, ready to beg for a servant's place. But while he was still far off, his father saw him. The father had been watching, waiting, hoping. He didn't wait for apologies, he ran to his son. embraced him and welcomed him home. The father didn't care about the dirt or the shame. He only saw his beloved child, lost and now found. The door to the father's house was never locked. It was wide open, waiting for his return. No speech was needed, just the courage to come home. The father's love was greater than the son's mistakes. The welcome was immediate, unconditional. Coming home was always possible. The story is about the father's open arms, not the son's failures. No matter how far you've gone, the door is open for you. All you have to do is come home. Think about that father. He didn't just wait, he ran. Love made him forget his dignity and run to his child. This is God's heart for you. You may feel the distance is too great, the mistakes too many, but God's love is bigger than any distance. His grace stronger than any failure. Remember Saul, he wasn't just lost, he was fighting against God, hunting Christians. If anyone seemed too far gone, it was Saul. Yet on the road, Jesus met him. Not with condemnation, but with a question. Why are you persecuting me? In that moment, Saul's life turned around. He became Paul, a messenger of God's love. If God can reach Saul, he can reach you. No sin is too big, no distance too far. God's patience is limitless. Paul called himself the worst of sinners, but God showed him mercy as an example for us all. Your road back may seem impossible, but grace can cross any divide. The journey home is always possible. God's love is relentless, pursuing you wherever you are. You are never out of reach. The story of Saul is proof transformation is possible for anyone. No matter where you are, grace can find you. The journey home starts with a single step. You don't have to fix everything at once or have all the answers. The prodigal son just decided, I will get up and go. Your first step can be just as simple, a quiet decision in your heart to turn toward home. Maybe it's talking to someone you trust, a friend, a pastor, a counselor. Saying, I feel lost out loud can break the power of shame. Shame thrives in silence, but shrinks in the light. You don't have to share every detail, just ask for help. Forgiving yourself may be the hardest step, but it's necessary. Let go of self-blame, accept the grace offered to you. Try writing down your regrets, then destroy the paper as a symbol of letting go. Take a small daily action. Read a verse, spend a moment in silence, do a simple act of kindness. These small steps lead you out of the wilderness. Choose one step and start today. The path home is made of small, brave choices. You don't have to walk alone. Each step is a victory over the darkness. The journey is possible one step at a time. Grace meets you in every small decision. Start now. The first step is enough. Prayer doesn't have to be complicated or formal. God is a loving Father who just wants to hear from you. A simple prayer is a conversation anywhere, anytime. Your honest cry is the most beautiful prayer. If you don't know what to say, start with one word, help. God knows everything in your heart that comes with that word. Saying help is like a child reaching up. God's arms are already reaching down. You don't have to explain everything, He understands. Borrow a prayer from the Psalms if you need words. Psalm 51. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Or just tell God how you feel, your fears, your hopes. God, I feel far away, I've made mistakes. I want to come home, please help me. That's the prayer of the prodigal son, the prayer that opens the door. It's the prayer the Father has been waiting to hear. You don't need perfection, just honesty. Every prayer is a step closer to home. God listens to every word, every sigh. The journey back begins with a simple prayer. You are heard, you are loved. The new start begins now. The door is open, come home. When you feel lost, it's easy to believe you're the only one. Social media and church pews can make everyone else look perfect. But feeling lost is a shared human experience. Every person you see has felt lost at some point. Even heroes of faith, David, Peter, Elijah, had moments of doubt and failure. Their stories aren't about how bad people are, but how good God is. God doesn't give up on people when they make mistakes. He meets them in their brokenness, forgives, restores, comforts. Your story of being lost is the beginning of a story about grace. Look around. Everyone has a story, even those who seem perfect. We are all prodigal sons and daughters, lost coins, wandering sheep. We all need the same grace. You are not on an island. You are part of a family of people who have been lost and found. This is your turn in the story, and we are here to cheer you on as you walk home. You are not alone. The night can feel endless when you're lost in the dark, but as surely as the world turns, the sun will rise. Darkness never has the final word. Light does. And that sunrise is for you, not just for those who have it all together. God paints the sky every morning as a reminder of new beginnings. His mercies are new every day. Today can be your new beginning. You don't have to wait until you feel worthy or clean yourself up first. The Father ran to his Son while he was still dirty. Jesus calls you right where you are, in the middle of your mess. All he asks is for you to turn toward the light. Take one small step out of the shadows and into grace. It's never too late. The door is not locked. The Father is watching, waiting, longing to see you. He has a celebration planned just for you. All that's missing is you. Take a deep breath. Say a simple prayer. Take one small step. The journey back to grace starts now. The sunrise is here. Come on home.